Good morning, children, and welcome back to English class. In a previous class, we are on the chapter number 25th, that is interrogative sentences. And as I told you, that the sentences that ask questions and have question marks at the end are called interrogative sentences. And I told you some cases also. Let me remind you. Number one is when the sentence has the verb be. So we put different forms of the verb such as am, is, was, or were in the beginning of the sentence in an interrogative sentence. Okay. And when a sentence has verbs made up of more than one word, suppose in a sentence if there is verbs more than one word, so we put the first word of the verb at the beginning of the sentence. And on the basis of these topics, question number 1 is also there, and I hope all of you have done that question. Second, when the verb is in the simple present tense. Okay, so we write do with I, we, you, they and all plural subjects, and does with he, she, it and any singular subjects. So today's topic is interrogative sentences or questions can begin with question words. Means interrogative sentence, or we can say that questions, because it is in question mark question sentence. In these types of sentence there is a question, so they can begin with question words. Some question words are WHEN when, WHERE where, WHY why, WHO who, WHOSC whose, WHAT what. So these are the WH questions. We can say WH questions. Examples that what is the time, WH. Whose bag are you carrying, WH. Where do you study, WH. Okay. Where do you study? Who is your favorite actor? When is the flight expected to arrive? So now question number D. Complete the following conversation using the question words in the bracket. Words are given here, means WH words that I told you: where, what, whose, who, why, where, how. Okay. So one has been done for you already. Meena, where is Meena? The sentence is Meena is in the park. So the question is, where is Meena? Now page number 105. First one is Rahul is studying. Okay, Rahul is studying. And in bracket that hint is given, that is what. So the question is, what is Rahul doing? Answer is Rahul is studying. Okay. Next is, that is my father's car. So whose car is this? Answer, that's my father's car. Mrs. Verma is the class teacher of 5th A. So WH in bracket the who is given. So what question we begin with the for this sentence, that who is the class teacher of 5th A? So the answer is Mrs. Verma is the class teacher of 5th A. They came walking. How they came? Jyoti came late to school because she missed the bus. Why did Jyoti came late to school? Mohan is going to library. Where is Mohan going? Clear? This question is on the basis of WH questions. That word, WH words, because some question words are when, what, whose, how, they, where. So they can come at the beginning of the sentence. Next is question tags. Okay, next topic is question tags. Read this sentence. First one, he is playing well, isn't he? Next is, you are a good player, aren't you? Now read these sentences once more. They are not coming, comma, are they? Question mark. And next is, he is not crying, comma, is he? Question mark. So the words that are in bold, we can say that are in black color bold, they are question tags. So what are question tags? Question tags are used to confirm the statements that lie before them. Okay, that lie before them. Like he is playing well, isn't he? Means he is playing well, isn't he? That tags confirm the statements that lie before them. So see the example. In example first and second, the question tags are negative while the statements are positive. Like he is very happy, isn't he? He is very happy is a positive statement, and isn't he is a negative question tag, because two statements are there in this sentence that he is very happy. It clarifies that this is a positive sentence, positive statement, and isn't he is a negative question tag. Next one, you are a good player is a positive sentence statement. Aren't you is a negative question tag. And in the next two sentences that are they are not coming, are they? They are not coming. It clarifies that it is a negative sentence. Are they is a positive question tag. He is not crying, negative statement. Is he? Positive statement, question tag. Okay, the difference is clear. Means the question tags are negative while the statements are positive, and the question tags are positive while the statements are negative. It depends upon the statement. If the statement is positive, so the question tags are in the negative, and if the statements are negative, so the question tags are in positive form. Okay, so next topic. Now notice that the subject and the verb in the question tags match with that of the statement. Okay, let me clear you with this example that he is playing well, isn't he? Okay, so here he is a subject and is a verb. Okay, so the subject and the verb in the question tags match with the statement. Next also, they are not friendly, are they? They is a subject and are is the verb form in the sentence. So remember some points that you have to keep in mind that I've already told you. Positive statements have negative question mark tags, and negative statements have positive question tags. The subject and the verb of the statement should match the subject and verb of the question tag. Use short forms in negative question tags. Example, isn't, ISN apostrophe T, aren't, AREN apostrophe T, want. Okay, so add question tags to the following statements. Pratima is tired, isn't. Okay, isn't she tired or isn't? So you have to only add the question tags. If the sentence statement is in positive, so you have to add negative question tags, and if the sentence is in negative statements, so you have to put positive question tag. This question you have to do it yourself. So what we have studied in this chapter, let me read these points again. First one, when the sentence has the form of the verb be, such as is, am, are, or were, so put it at the beginning of the question. Clear? Second point, when sentences have different forms of the verb have, so it begins the questions with the have. Next, if a sentence has a verb made up of more than one word, so we begin the question with the first word. As we have explained, as I explained to you, these topics briefly in the previous classes. These are the only points to remind. Okay. When the verb in the simple present tense do or does, so we use the original form of the verb. And this topic we can use question words like when, where, why, what to begin questions, like what is your name, who is your class teacher, where do you live, when are you going to play. Okay, so this is enough for today. Read this chapter again and do the exercise in your rough notebook twice.